Welcome to Coco's Corner. I am the huge one, Dave Koco from KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net, KocoSports.net. This is our weekly Smackdown review, and man, I had to go and delete a bunch of Friday nights everywhere. Some of you saw it. First I'm effed up because 2014 turned into 2015. I screwed that up. And also, SmackDown is now on Thursday, and everyone did a shuffle. I know New Japan had a show today, and I'll try to review it, a New Japan show in America. And also, I know TNA had a show. But I am busy in between classes, so I was like, you know what? I'm behind. Let me just do a SmackDown review right now that no one will probably listen to because it's on a Friday night and people are watching New Japan and TNA. But hey, you know what? When you do 97 shows, sometimes you're going to be slated against some good competition. All right, this is our weekly SmackDown review. As always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. It's Thursday. They came out with a bang. The production looked a lot brighter and better, I think. It's smoother, so I really like the new look. It's nothing major, nothing like, wow, it's completely different. But it's enough to be like, wow, they're putting some effort in. And I give the show a win. I really enjoyed this show. I don't know how you feel. The big question was Daniel Bryan back to his old self? There was internet rumors he would change his style, which he might be doing. There's also he comes back from major injury. We don't know what part of the major injury is kayfabe, what part of the major injury is real. He was obviously injured, but I don't know if they, tried to swerve us and give us more details. So I was real nervous about how he was going to work in the ring. And the first match he has, it's Daniel Bryan versus Kane. And the one thing that I'm really happy about Daniel Bryan's return is the fans still love him. The fans still love him. Sometimes fans forget, the masses forget about a wrestler if he's gone too long. Sometimes a company, I don't want to say Daniel Bryan was ever buried, but sometimes a company can bury someone so that eventually the fans just even get tired of cheering for their favorites. Yeah, when a company does that, they must really be fucking proud of themselves. But no, he's gotten that ring. He was busting his ass, still giving it his all, trying, and the fans were behind him 100%. So it's a really good. It was a really good feeling. And the match ends with a fuck finish. Daniel Bryan defeats Kane by disqualification because Kane and the Authority and Kane's grandmother all ran in and did a fuck finish. But that led to the members of the Shield not Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose came out to get their back, which led into a 6-man tag. So it was really exciting. And boom, next match. I'm going a little bit faster just because I'm in between classes, so I do apologize. The Miz, Damian Sandow, Alicia Fox defeat the Usos and Naomi. I like this feud, but it's one of those feuds where it's just like, all right, I like it. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's see where it's going. Hopefully after the Royal Rumble will put some type of turn in this storyline that will make these interesting because all these athletes are busting their ass. Alicia Fox, three things I want to mention about Alicia Fox. One of the hottest human beings to walk on planet Earth. 2, one of the coolest fucking people in the world for one moment only. She gave herself a Barry Horowitz to start the match. You want to win me over? Do a Barry Horowitz. She does a Barry Horowitz. And the third thing is, after the match, the Miz fucking just rolls over and crunches her. She's like outside the ring, hiding, selling that she's hurt, and Miz is like, I'll just step on you. The Miz, Damian Sandow, and Alicia Fox do get the win. When it comes to these teams, the Divas, they're trying to add another element to it, which I guess is okay. They have to advertise their total ass diva show. But when it comes to the Miz's and the Usos, the matches are amazing. It's just they do it over and over and over again. I think they have to do a new twist, and I think maybe at the Royal Rumble that will be a new twist. Because a new twist to these great matches is not, oh, we added divas. Like, no, no, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes, WWE Creative. We need a bigger new twist than that. But it was a fast-paced match, and I really did enjoy it. And I wonder how it's going to go in the Royal Rumble. I hope, they advertise the Royal Rumble match between these two tag teams. I hope Miz and Mizdow still get to be in the Royal Rumble because there's no way I'm not going to explode. The universe isn't going to explode when Miz gets eliminated and Damian Mizdow looks around to see what to do next. They have to do that spot. They just have to. If it's like, Santa has to bring you a Nintendo for Christmas. Certain things have to happen. And then the promo of the night was Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. They cut a promo on each other. And Seth Rollins was talking about curb stomping him, and Paul Heyman's like, oh, that's what everyone says. Does it make you tough? And then Seth Rollins is like, no, it makes me smart. It was a really well done promo. And then when Paul Heyman's got his back against the wall, he's like, well, I got more and more power, and I decide what the future is. And Seth Rollins, it looks like Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins are building a relationship. But it was a really good promo, and it was one of those promos where they were teasing a bad promo and delivered a good promo, and I really enjoy those types of promos. I thought this was maybe the promo of the week. I really thought it was that good. I don't know if people share my thoughts on that, but I really did enjoy it. All right, boom. Next, you have Natalya defeat Nikki Bella in a Total Divas ad. There's good-looking women. Tyson Kidd is still the MVP of the Divas division. Next, this is getting a lot of heat, and I enjoy this feud. Out of nowhere, it popped up. I really like it. Some people not so much. And that is that. Sorry about that. Bad News Barrett defeated Sin Cara in an Intercontinental title match. I enjoyed the match. I think Sin Cara is getting better at being Sin Cara. For those that don't know, the athletes switched playing the character. I think the new Sin Cara is getting better at being Sin Cara. And Bad News Barrett needs a feud, and none of that, but a huge upset. So, I don't know. I really enjoy this, but it seems like I'm in the minority. Both athletes tried and bust their ass, and that's what I'm a big fan of. I like the fact that when I'm watching pro wrestling, and Daniel Bryan, Wade Barrett, the new Sin Cara match, I like the fact where when I'm watching, and it's especially X Division, New Japan, Lucha Underground, and other products, I like the fact that when I'm watching pro wrestling, I have the illusion or they are busting their ass. Like, I like watching, be like, oh, Daniel Bryan's really busting his ass. Oh, the Sin Cara Barrett, Bad News Barrett, busting his ass. I don't know. I think the fact that they could show effort and trying, and I'm not saying that the other athletes don't try, it just doesn't look like they're trying. I mean, look at Kane. Does it really look like he's putting effort into anything? Big Show. I don't want to pick on the big guys. John Cena, Randy Orton 90% of the time. They might be trying their hardest, but oh God, it looks like they're just going through the motions. So I really enjoyed this match, but I might be in my minority here. Bad News Barrett hits a bullhammer in midair when Sin Cara bounces off the ropes. It was a short, quick-paced match, but I really enjoyed it. I think I'm the only one. I don't know. All right, and then the main event was Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. They defeat Seth Rollins, Big Show, and Kane. There were shenanigans, of course, because you're dealing with the Authority. But at the end of the day, the fans got what they want, and Daniel Bryan hit a running knee, Kenta style, and gets the 1-2-3. So the two former members of Shield and Daniel Bryan win. Everyone's partying, everyone's saying yes. Great time to fade to black. It's like, you know what? Why not? It's the first SmackDown on Thursday. Why not let the fans have their moment? Nope, because Triple H and the Authority and all that, I don't understand, like, people are like, oh, it's got to be a heel. It's got to be a heel. Heel tactics back in the day worked because, A, the heels were the better wrestlers. B, the heels were the better wrestlers. B, people believed in it more. And C, back then, these heel tactics were creative. Now you fast forward and you have a bunch of these fucking indie wrestlers and people that want to be in the business be like, people don't understand how a heel works. Actually, no. Mainstream fucking wrestling ruined how a heel works. Are the heels the best wrestlers anymore? Second, are they fucking being creative? That's the same fucking thing. What's the difference between Triple H and Vince McMahon? And third, I don't know what the fucking third option was, but fucking come on. Come on. And no, but Triple H had to come out and fucking kill the crowd and be like, well, you're going to face Kane. And I'm like, oh, for the love of fucking Christ, we didn't want Daniel Bryan ever to face Kane. Terry Funk, please, I pray to you. Could Daniel Bryan never face Kane again? That would be wonderful. Dear Vince McMahon and WWE Creative, we love Daniel Bryan. Can we never have him face Kane again? Could this be the last one? I know you like to drag your ass and fucking put great wrestlers against pieces of shit. That's your fucking staple. But it would be great. It would be wonderful if this was the last time it ever happened. All right, let's go to some live comments. Boop, boop, boop. Like I said, this is a lot shorter show than usual. But you know what? I have important stuff to do. The orphans are not going to teach English themselves. All right. Boop, 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 boop. On KocoSports.com, assault charges against Kevin Nash dropped. That's good. WWE reinstates Nash's contract. All right. So hopefully that leads to, hopefully that's a happy story. Aaron J. Moore on the Facebooks liked us. Much appreciated. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Boop, boop, boop. Do, 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 do. Oh, we got some comments on the YouTube. Woohoo! Made it to another show this week. Quincy C. I appreciate it. Quincy C says, didn't care much for the SmackDown because all I wanted to see was Daniel Bryan come back. I could see he's extremely over by the shots of the crowd. Yep. And what Quincy C is talking about is if you want to know if a character is really over, it depends how they shoot it. We call it the John Cena cam. When John Cena, Big Show, Sheamus, and all those guys, they pretend they're over, it's the same audience noise because it's piped in. It's like, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's the most annoying fucking thing ever. They did it like 12 times during Roman Reigns matches. But WWE has the same exact clip for fucking audience noises. And also, the camera zoomed in. So you hear the audience going absolutely crazy, and it's just zoomed in on John Cena's face. We call it the John Cena face shot. Now, if you're really over, such as CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, you know, over but hated because, God forbid, we give the fans what they fucking want. It's a heel tactic. Get it? No. Go back and watch Ric Flair. That's heel. Go back and watch. Oh man, I'm so fucking angry. Anyway, but yeah, if someone's really over, they'll pan out and show the audience, and that's how you can learn. You just learned about the John Cena shot. Aaron Moore, where do you see Daniel Bryan fitting my card at Mania this year? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, do they give him the Royal Rumble win that he rightfully deserved last year and just do everything late and have him in the match? Do they give it to one of the members of the Shield? Do they give it Roman Reigns? I mean, I don't know, because most likely John Cena's winning the title, and that's going to be sad. Do you let Seth Rollins cash in on John Cena? I don't know. One thing about WWE this year going in is that they're keeping their cards pretty close to their chest, and I think they have absolutely nothing planned. I know other people will be like, "It's exactly planned." You know, like last year, everyone said the Daniel Bryan thing went as planned, WWE Defenders. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it, and then write down what happened from week to week. Now, go write that as a story, and then hand it to your English teachers. Hand it to your editor, depending your age. They'll be like, what the fuck? There's plot holes everywhere. Now, you could be like, well, they planned those plot holes, and they have no pride in the storytelling process. or they have no idea what the fuck's going on. And considering that every single person that's ever worked from WWE that doesn't want to return will tell you they have no idea what the fuck is going on. It's always the ass kissers. It's so funny too because like there's so many ass kissers that want to get work for WWE, yet when you go to those ass kissers and be like, well, when you worked there, did they have stuff that far planned in advance? No, no, no. But they're geniuses. They know what they're doing. Why don't you stop doing YouTube and just hand your resume in and then fucking open your mouth so Vince McMahon can put his balls in it? But I actually don't think they have anything planned. And with that being the case, I don't know. I could see WrestleMania. We'll know a lot more after the Royal Rumble, but I could see WrestleMania being absolutely awesome if they just want it to be, or I could see it fucking one more year of Vince McMahon saying, I don't give a fuck what the fans want. This is what I want. I'm a monopoly, even though ratings are down, even though I failed miserably at every fucking goal I predicted to my fucking stockholders. We're still gonna fucking go with my shit. I honestly think the biggest competition in wrestling is Vince McMahon. Hates the fucking fans. Hates them. And I know some people are like, well, you're not a fan if you don't like the product. Dude, there's nothing more fucking pathetic than that. All right? I'm a fan of the Buccaneers. Do you think I like their fucking product? I'm a fan of the goddamn Tampa Bay Rays. I had season tickets to the Tampa Bay Rays during the goddamn hit show. And if you know anything about baseball, that made Monday Night Raw look like a fucking success every goddamn week. I was still a fan. Did I like the product? No. Fuck you. We are fans. We are not ass kissers. Unless, of course, you're Lucha Underground or New Japan, because, wow, you guys are wonderful. NXT, too. Aaron Moore, the orphans are not going to teach themselves English. Now, that's some heel heat right there. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yep. So speaking of orphans, I gotta go teach. I'm like El Generico. I'm like El Generico or Batman. At night, I curse on YouTube, and during the day, I teach the orphans. Actually, during the day, this is the first time I worked all year. My living in my house schedule is crazy because I work and do like 20 million projects, but outside the house, like real jobs, I only work like 2-3 times a month, and this is one of those 2-3 times a month. But yeah, I'm like Batman. At night, I curse about pro wrestling on YouTube, and in the daytime, I teach the orphans. And it's so funny because, like, people are like, how could you be a teacher and curse? Listen, all your teachers curse. All your teachers curse. Matter of fact, the only teachers that don't curse are usually fucking their students. So you have to be careful about the teachers that don't curse. But yeah, like, it's so funny because I wish the most loyal internet infantry you guys could see me. Because I turn to Mr. Rogers. Like, I'm reviewing SmackDown. Like, oh, fucking Vince McMahon, I hope you die. Blah, 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 blah. That's how I sound. And then, like, when I go to teach, I'm like, hey, little Timmy, welcome to class. Oh, I'm so happy you're my friend. Yeah, people that have actually seen me teach and see me do other jobs, they're like, what the hell? What? I'm like, dude, well, sometimes you have to put on the El Generico mask and teach the damn kids. It's all about teaching the damn kids. You shouldn't be teacher. Teacher of the year, bitches. Anyway. Like, comment, subscribe so you can hear more SmackDown reviews and about the orphans. I'm a horrible person. And also check out our blog, KocoSports.net. We're hoping to improve our channel and our blog so that we can earn the right to be your #1 source for wrestling reviews and combat sports news. All right. I will be doing an Impact review and a New Japan on television review within 24 hours. So hopefully it was a good show. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it was a good show. All right. With that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.